Hi, Angelica here, the 3D printer girl from 3dprintertech.com, and last time we worked on the X idler and the X motor mount, and today we're going to work on the X and Z axes, okay? I've already installed this one side, and we're pretty much going to install the other side the same exact way, so it'll look like this. The arch facing in, okay? What you're going to need, of course, are the parts we just assembled, and right now I'm going to be working on the motor mount. 2 clamps and 4 M5 screws. Also 4 of the M5 nuts. And also the rod. Okay. So first what we're going to do is we're going to install our clamps. Now there are 2 different size clamps, and so we're just going to put the bigger one on the top and the smaller one at the bottom. I've actually already put in the nuts in there, so you just drop them in. Okay, let's take out 2, and we just need to screw them in just tight enough so we can take our rod in, and then we'll tighten them later. And we'll just do this one at a time. And make sure you're screwing them straight and that it catches the nut that's inside there. Enough to catch it, but loose enough so we can put our rod through. Then we'll do this one. Now for this, you'll have to put the nut inside that slot, and you just hold it just so it doesn't fall off while you're screwing the M5 in. And again, make sure you're screwing it straight. And you know if you didn't screw it straight if it's not catching that nut inside. What we'll do next is we'll take our rod and push it through, just like that. Now the arch side in, okay? We just need to take it up to the flushed to the printed motor mount, just flushed, and then we'll tighten it. tighten it just so the rod doesn't, you know, spin. It's stable. Same exact way on the idler. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take our threaded rod, push it through the bearing, put the washer in, and the nuts. About halfway. Then we'll put it through. Okay, and make sure you clamp it down. We'll get it about halfway there. So about halfway, just thread it through. Okay, so now we'll put our coupler in. Okay, for the kits that we're selling, you get this. This is what you get with it, and you get a clear tube. You'll get these for the kit that we sell. Okay, with a clear tube that goes with it, and you just cut it. Okay, and again, for this build, we're using this Z-motor coupler, okay, and there's a small hole and a bigger hole. The bigger hole goes on the rod. You just put it on there until it bottoms out, and we tighten it. Like that, and we push it through, push it up there, into the motor shaft, and we tighten that. Okay, so now we're gonna tighten our nuts down here, okay? So what we wanna try to avoid is for this rod to be wiggling. So we'll put a, you'll feel the pressure on the printed part once you get it right. Just so you're, comfortable enough. There. Okay, and now to tighten it, just push this down, and you wanna take and make sure you hold that in place while we tighten this one. Okay, so you're gonna pull on here while you pull this on the other direction. There. Okay. There you go. So now what we'll do is we'll just move this down so it's aligned to the other one. Okay, so we're going to assemble the X carriage now, okay? First, you're going to put M3 nuts on the outside, so that's 4 on each side, okay? In those holes, the outside. And then you're going to take 2 M5s and put it in the middle holes. It's really the only holes in the middle, 2. And then we're going to take 4 IGUS bearings. Well, I've done the first 3, and this is, the last IGUS bearing we're going to use for this build. So you'll take that, you'll take an M3 screw hex head, and it'll just catch that nut on the other side. It's going to be a little stiff, but you can still move it, okay?